this is the chapter number 2, that is final account of partnership firm of standard 12 commerce subject account. Today we are going to see one more example of final account, where we are going to see capital account as well as current account, and this is the 7th part of the chapter number 2. First to 6th part is linked in the description. Let's see illustration number 2. Let's see illustration number 2. The following is the trial balance as on 31st 3/17 of Jay and Vijay. Prepared revised trading account. So here in this sum, balance of the trading account is given to us. So here we are going to prepare revised trading account. Then profit and loss account, current account as well as balance sheet for consideration of necessary adjustment. So here adjustment is also given to us, and from that we have to prepare the final account. So here we already drawn the revised trading account of partnership firm of Jay and Vijay for the year ending 31st 3/17. Here again profit and loss account, then partners current account as well as balance sheet on that day. So here very first thing in the trial balance is given to us is a capital account. So here there is no adjustment in the capital account. So straight that account we are going to take to the new balance sheet. So here we will write capital account and capital account of Jay and Vijay. So both of them is 80,000 as well as 60,000, and total of them will be 1,40,000. Then we are going to carry forward. Now there is a balance of current account. So here we can see that balance of current account of Jay is given on the credit side. So here we will write that one on the credit side of the current account by balance brought down. And the balance of the Jay account is 20,000, and for Vijay it is on the debit side. So here again we are going to write down to balance brought down, and in the column of Vijay account we will write 5,000. So this is the opening balance of current account. Now the other account is given to us is a closing stock, and here closing stock in a trial balance is having debit side. So it is the for the balance sheet. So here we are going to write down closing stock, and that is how much? 27,300. After that, the other account is a trading account. So trading account we can see on the credit side. So on the credit side of trading account we are going to write down by trading account. So here it is a gross profit that we have taken from the trial balance. So this gross profit is 30,900, and here again we can see adjustment number 2 and 3. That is adjustment number 2 is a Jay withdrawn goods of rupees 2,000 from the business for his personal use. That is also supposed to be adjusted to reverse trading account, and the another one is a goods of rupees 4,000 purchased on credit on 28/3/17, which is not recorded in the books of account. So here purchase which is remain to be recorded. So here we are going to record on the revised trading account 2 unrecorded purchase. So that is unrecorded purchase is 4,000, and for this 4,000 another entry we are going to write down in the creditors that we are going to add. So creditors are 12,000 plus unrecorded purchase of 4,000. So this total we are going to make 16,000. And here unrecorded purchase. The another adjustment is Joy withdrawn goods of rupees 2,000 from business. So that we are going to deduct from the purchase drawing of goods, and that is 2,000. So net of that will be 2,000, that we are going to write in the outer side column. And here this 2,000 drawing we are going to write in the current account of a Joy. To drawing account, and that will be 2,000. Again, after that, here we can see that adjustment number 2, the true effect of that, and adjustment number 3, true effect of that we have recorded now. After trading account, the other account is a cash on hand. So cash we are going to write over here, cash on hand, and it is a, we can see the cash balance is given to us is a 280 rupees. So that we will write 280. And after that the another account is a current account with bank and fixed deposit with bank. Both are our asset, and that we are going to write in the balance sheet asset side. So let's write current account with bank. And that will be current account with bank is a 7,000, and deposit, fixed deposit with bank, and that is again 40,000. So that after deposit, the other account is given to us is a debtors. So debtors again we are going to write on the asset side. So let's write the debtors account. So here debtors account, and the debtors account is a 18,400. And here, as we know that we have to deduct the bad debt of adjustment, then bad debt reserve of adjustment. Here discount reserve is not given to us in the adjustment, so there is no need to write that. So here bad debt of adjustment, and then bad debt reserve of adjustment. Let's make the effect of that. So here bad debt, and here adjustment number 4 is telling us that write off 400 as a bad debt. So here 400 as a bad debt. So net debtors is 18,000. From net debtors, if adjustment number 4 again provide 5% bad debt reserve. So here bad debt reserve is a 5% of 18,000. That will be 900. So from 900, if from 18,000 900 is going to be deducted, that will be 17,100. So that is debtors. After debtors, other account is a salary account. The salary account supposed to be debited to profit and loss account. Here to salary. Salary is 18,500. Here debtors, the other effect of bad debt reserve we are going to give to profit and loss account. So here bad debt of trial balance plus bad debt of adjustment, then bad debt reserve of adjustment, and minus bad debt reserve of trial balance. So here for both of adjustment, that is 400 and 900, that we are going to write down, and later on when the other bad debt will come, we will write over there. So that is, and after that there is another account is a freehold land, that we are going to write on the asset side, freehold land, and that is it. Freehold land is of 60,000, and there is no adjustment in that. After that, the other asset is a machine, and that machine is used in the office So that's why depreciation of that will be debited to profit and loss account. Let's do that machine. And the balance of the machine account is a 20,000. And adjustment number 6 is telling us that provide 20% depreciation on plant and machine. So here we are going to provide 20% of that minus depreciation at the rate of 20%, that will be 4,000. So here it is a 16,000. This depreciation is supposed to be debited to profit and loss account. But before that, let's make the entry for the furniture. So furniture and fixture. Furniture and fixture. It will be off. It is of 5,000. And on 5,000 again there is a depreciation. That depreciation is at the rate of 5% on furniture and fixture. So here 5% of 5,000 and that will be 250. So outer side column will be 4,750. Both these depreciation is supposed to debited to the profit and loss account. So let's do that depreciation. Very first is of machine, and that is on the machine depreciation is 4,000 and on furniture and fixture it is 250. So total of that will be 4,250. Now after that the other asset is a factory on lease, but here there is a hidden adjustment that is telling us that lease will be end on 31st 3/2021. So here this factory is on lease for 5 years, that is from 31st 3/17, 31st 3/18, 31st 3/19, 31st 3/20 and 31st 3/21. So whatever the 30,000 is there, that is supposed to be divided by 5 years. So this year we are going to write off 6,000. So let's write down lease old factory, and that will be of 30,000. So from 30 return off and that will be return of value of this will be 6,000. So outer side column amount will be 24,000 and this 6,000 we are going to write off. Here it is a factory, so factory we have to write in the revised trading account as it is a production unit. So here we write off value of 2. Leasehold property. Leasehold property. Return off. And the amount will be 6,000. So that is, and after this, there is another account, loan of Vijay. And that loan, as we know, when we are taking loan from the partner, interest supposed to be given at the rate of 6%. And this loan is taken on 1/10/16. So we are going to give interest for 6 months. So that loan we are going to write as a liability, loan of Vijay, and the loan amount is a 30,000, and interest on loan, that 30,000 into 6% into 1/2 for that is for 6 months. So that interest amount will be, interest on Vijay loan will be 900. Interest on Vijay loan 900, and again we can see that is our current liability. So that's supposed to be written over here, outstanding interest on Vijay's loan, and that will be 900. that is now. After that, another is a discount reserve on debtors, and adjustment number 5 is telling us that there is no need of discount reserve on debtors, so that's supposed to be credited in the profit and loss account. So here we are going to leave one line for the net profit, and here we are going to write down by discount reserve on debtor. And that will be 380. Now the next account is in bad debt reserve. So this is the bad debt reserve of trial balance, and that's supposed to be written here. That is the 1000. This is the 1000. Now after bad debt reserve, the other account is a insurance premium. So insurance premium. And in an insurance premium, there is a adjustment number 1, that is prepaid insurance premium. So prepaid supposed to be deduct. Insurance premium amount is a amount of insurance premium is a 1000 minus 200. Net amount 800. And this prepaid insurance premium supposed to be written on the asset side. Prepaid insurance premium, and that is a 200. After that, after insurance premium, another expense is a printing and stationery. So that is supposed to be written in the profit and loss account. To printing and stationery, and it is how much printing and stationery amount is it? 600. And after that, there is a creditors we already written, and then there is a bad debt of trial balance, and that is bad debt is a 200. So that is here we got all the amount 900 plus 600. So total of that will be 1500. From 1500, if we are going to deduct, this will be 500 only. So that is, and then we can see advertisement expense. And that advertisement expense is in 600. And after the advertisement expense, another expense is a traveling expense. So that is also in a profit and loss account, traveling expense. So that traveling expense is a 400. So here we are finished with the trial balance. We have written all the account in the final account. Now let's see the adjustment again. Prepaid insurance premium we have already adjusted. Then goods withdrawn by Jai of rupees 2000, that is also adjusted. Then goods of rupees 4000 purchased on credit, which is remain recorded in the books, that is also done. Bad debt and bad debt reserve is also done. There is no need of discount reserve, that adjustment is also done. Now the sixth one is a 20% appreciation on plant and machinery and 5% on furniture and fixture. So here we are finished with the trial balance as well as all the adjustments. Now let's try to find out the gross profit. So here we can see that on the credit side total is a 30,900. That 30,900 we are going to take to the debit side, 30,900. From this 30,900, if we are going to deduct 8,000, then we are going to get 22,900, and this is called our revised gross profit. Revised gross profit, and this is supposed to be taken to the profit and loss account, transferred to profit and loss account. So this profit we are going to take on the credit side of profit and loss account by revised gross profit, and this is from where we have taken it. So it is from transfer from trading account, and it is 22,900. Now let's see, we said the total is more. So here we can see this is the 22,900 and 380. But here this time total, we can see that it is 18,500, 800, then there is a 600, then again 600, 400, 900, 4,250 and 500. So the total of this side is more. This side total is more than that side. So total of this side is, we can see that 26,550. This 26,550 we are going to take to the credit side, and that will be 26,550. And from 26,550, if we deduct these two, then we are going to get 3,270. So this is our gross net loss. So that by partners current account. So this is again, we can see that it is a divisible loss, because there is nothing in a profit and loss appropriation account. So this is a net loss as well as divisible loss. So here very first is a Jai and another partner is a Vijay. We are going to distribute among them. Here the ratio is not given, so we are going to assume that we are distributing loss or profit in an equal ratio. So 3,270 equally 1,635, 1,635. So this is the divisible loss. Divisible loss supposed to be debited to partners' capital or current account. So that we are going to debit on the partners' current account. So here we are going to write down 2 divisible loss. Divisible loss. It is from where we have taken, from the profit and loss account, and the loss is in 1,635, 1,635. So this is the loss. Now let's try to find out the balance of the current account. So here we said total is more. We can see that on the Jai account, on the credit side, total is more. So that is 20,000. That 20,000 we are going to take to the debit side. 20,000. From 20,000, if we are going to deduct 2,000, 1,635, the balance will be 16,365. So this is the balance of Jai's account. 2. Balance carried forward. Now we can see that the total of Vijay's is the debit side is more, and this is 6,635. This 6,635 we are going to take to the credit side, and here 6,635. This is the balance, and here by balance carried forward. So this balance that is having this is the credit balance of current account, and that is going to be taken on the liability side. So here we are going to write down the current account of Vijay. Current account of, here Jai's account will be coming over here. So current account of Jai, that is 16,365, and Vijay's current account is supposed to be on the asset side. So here current account of Vijay, and that will be 6,635. Now if we are going to make the total of both sides of the balance sheet, that will be the same. So here we can see that 1,40,000, 16,000, 365, 30,000, 16,000 and 900. Total will be 2,03,265. 3,265. The total of the both sides must be equal. So student, You may note down this in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.